Molly and today I'm back with another video. As you can tell by the title, today we have a tutorial and I'm doing a tutorial on this look right here. It's actually the makeup that I wore in my 2018 resolutions video, and a lot of you said that you liked the makeup in that and wanted to do a tutorial, so here I am filming a tutorial. I honestly don't know if this is exactly the same thing. I tried really hard to recreate the look, but I filmed that video a little while ago and I didn't write down like any of the colors that I used or what exactly I did, which is something that I usually do, but I honestly didn't think this look was gonna come out that great, so I didn't do it, and it came out pretty good. So next time I'm gonna remember to always write it down. But enough rambling. Before we get started, if you're new, make sure to subscribe, hit the little bell next to the subscribe button so you can be notified every time that I upload. I do hauls, unboxing, story times, tutorials, pretty much anything, so if you're into any of that, then definitely subscribe. And without further ado, let's get to the tutorial. So I'm going to be priming my eyes with the Essence I Love Stage Eyeshadow Primer. I don't remember if this is the primer that I used when I did it, but it's what I'm using. So I've been trying different face products, by the way, so if my face is looking a little cakey or gross, I'm sorry. But priming my eyes with the primer, and I put a lot on because I don't really know why, I just do, and I just blend it in with my fingers. Some people like to use a brush or like a sponge. I just use my finger. And then for this look, I specifically remember that I didn't set my eyeshadow because I watched a video, and apparently setting your eyeshadow with like a cream eyeshadow base, like a cream shade of eyeshadow or like translucent powder or whatever, actually lessens the pigment in the eyeshadow. And I watched a whole video, like the girl did one eye with setting her primer and then one eye where she didn't, and I was like, wow, I'm not setting my eyes anymore. So anyway, so I'm gonna be using this Wet n Wild brush. I used this brush pretty much for the entire look, so get you one of these kind of brushes, because I literally used it for pretty much the majority of the eyeshadow. So what we're going to start with is what I think we started with, and it's this shade right here called Myself, and we're going to put this in our crease. And I just want to apologize now if this doesn't look anything like the makeup in that video, because I recorded that video forever ago and I really don't remember how I did it, so we're just gonna hope for the best. I'm actually sweating balls. Okay, so now I think I went in with the shade right here called Splendid. I'm hoping I did. That's what looks right, so we're gonna try it. And we're going to be putting this underneath the Myself shade. And like, because I put Myself kind of more above my crease, so Splendid is gonna go more into the crease. And it's okay if it goes on the lid too, by the way. Oh, that's what I forgot, a concealer. So now, I can't remember if I went in with the shade or not, so I'm gonna skip it. But I'm gonna go into this shade called Bruise with the same brush, and I'm gonna be focusing this more on my outer like lid and crease area. Y'all are gonna see where I put it, but that's pretty much where I'm gonna be focusing it, so let's do that. Oh my god, I wasn't even in frame, I'm so sorry. Next, I'm just going to be using a blending brush. This is the Morphe M504, and I'm using it for the first time. I'm so excited. So we're just going to blend all those together and blend the harsh line out. So I feel like I kind of blended a little too much of the dark shade away, so I'm just going to build that back up a little bit. Got a little crazy with a blending. I'm just going to use a smaller blending brush. I'm using this Sigma E40 just to really blend the edge and not so much the lid. Okay y'all, so now we gonna be cutting the crease. I'm gonna be using my Maybelline Fit Me concealer and this new Morphe small concealer brush that I just bought. If you haven't seen my last haul, go watch it. So basically I'm gonna be cutting the crease, and we're doing a half cut crease. So if you don't know, that's why we didn't really put a lot of like eyeshadow right here on the lid, because we cut in the crease. So you want to go as far as where like the dark brown starts, maybe even like a little bit before, because we're gonna have to like blend the two together. So if you have never seen a cut crease or never done a cut crease, just keep watching and I will show you. I'm not the best at them, but it'll give you the gist. Okay, so this is pretty much the gist of how you do it, and if you mess up, it's okay, because we're gonna be blending shit and doing a whole bunch of stuff. So you pretty much just want to put concealer over like the first half of your lid. So now we're going to take a flat shader brush like this. This is actually another concealer brush. It's just a bigger concealer brush, and we're gonna take the shade right here called Surprise, and it's just like a shimmery shade. And what I like to do is I like to do a dry layer first, and then I'll spray my brush. I'm gonna be spraying my brush with this setting spray. I got it in a BoxyCharm. I don't really like it for my face, so I use it to spray brushes, and then I do a wet layer. So it should probably be the other way, but you know, that's just how I do it. So I'm gonna do that real quick. And I don't know if it was common sense or not, but we're putting this where we put the concealer. And also you want to work on blending the dark shade and this light shade together, so it doesn't just look like light dark, you know what I mean? So now I'm going to spray the brush and go over what we just did. So now I'm going to go back with that brush that we used for pretty much the entire look in the dark shade Bruise, and work on darkening the outer corner a little more and blending that and the lighter shade together. You really just want to make sure you can blend the two together as much as possible so it doesn't look really awkward. So now I'm going to take a small flat brush like that, and I'm going to take the shade Witness. I'm gonna put this on the like inner bottom part of my eye, under eyelid. Are you serious? Great. Love life. And then on the outer corner, we're gonna take that dark shade Bruise and put it in the under eye outer corner. And you're gonna want to connect it to like the upper lid. So I know for a fact I didn't like do a wing or anything. I just smudged some eyeliner on the top. So I'm going to take my Avon Super Shock mascara eyeliner, because this is like super creamy, and I'm going to smudge it a little bit on the outer lid of my upper eyelid, and then I'm going to smudge it out with the little nub on this one. So you want to get as close as you possibly can. And like you can do a full-on wing if you want. I just remember I was feeling super lazy that day and I didn't want to do a wing, so we didn't. And I think I got eyeshadow on my face. Okay, so now I'm just going to smudge it with this little nub. And this little thing is great for smudging, but it always like gets little black things under my eye, which is the only thing that sucks. But they blend away super easily, so it's not too bad. Can you guys see all of it? Oh my god, I just put my chin in the black shadow. Why is this my life? I don't remember if I put black eyeliner or that cream in my eye, but I'm just gonna do cream just because I don't remember, so. Okay, and now we're gonna finish this look with some mascara. I'm using the Maybelline Colossal. You can use whatever. I'm not curling my lashes either just because I don't want to. So this is the finished look. I'm pretty sure this is how I did it. I'm so sorry if it like doesn't look anything like the makeup that I did. But I'm hoping it looks like it. But this is what it looks like. Yeah. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please give this video a humongous thumbs up so I can know. Make sure to subscribe, hit the little bell next to the subscribe button so you can be notified every time that I upload. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or requests, leave them all down below. I'll get them as soon as I can. All my social media will be linked down below. My Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and my beauty only Instagram will be linked down below, so make sure to follow me on all of that. Once again, hope you guys enjoyed. I love my Mollykins, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys!
I've been shaking.